Hey people, it's Larry again. I guess I'm going to start another video series here, and I honestly do not know why I'm doing this. But obviously, it seems to be of great interest to a lot of people of what I've done with my plumbing system out here. Ew, look at that glare. I'm not a plumber by any stretch of the imagination, and I don't think I've done anything really spectacular out here. What I have out here is what's commonly known in the hacker industry as the clusterfuck. So I really don't understand why this topic seems to be so popular with comments. People want to know what I've done, how I've done it, and this, that, the other thing. Good grief, I don't get it. But what I'm going to do, I guess I'm just going to do a short series here explaining what I've done, and I guess people can take this and apply it to their own system or their own future, potential systems, and take the ball and run with it. But I'll break this down into very small bite-sized pieces, and hopefully I'm not going to confuse too many people by it, but still I'm baffled as to why anybody really wants to know what I've done here, because I'm not a plumber. Say hello to the trout. Yes, those are rainbow trout, Nebraska style, about 50 of them, and they are damn near meal size. At any rate, a quick overview of what I got here. I have a swirl filter here based on nothing more than a 5-gallon bucket that comes off of my fish tank, and you can see in the center of that bucket down at the bottom, that's where the fish waste settles. I empty this about once a week. Every other week. This next little tube here that's draining in, that's my return line off of my towers and my tubes, my planters all together, period. That's the water return line. This flower bucket here, flower planter, is a small particle solid waste filter. It has nothing more than black metallomedia on top. A white pad that is normally used on a floor scrubber. It's a polishing pad. And underneath that is a whole bunch of polyester batting. And the very bottom layer, doubt if we can see it. Yeah, we can. Is a foam sponge, basically. It's what's used in upholstery. That catches small particles that the swirl filter doesn't catch. Everything's powered by a 1/4 horsepower sump pump. Plastic line, so there's no metal exposed to the water. Follow this line up, goes to a custom manifold that has ball valves on it. Left valve is for my small particles filter. The one directly to the right of that goes to my towers. That one next to it goes to this little line of planter cups, which is only 6 cups. And that one there follows around, comes straight down. That's what feeds my fish tank by way of a pipe that has multiple holes punched around the side to hopefully force the water in a circle. Aeration, I'll plug my tube here, is done by way of a pond pump using a custom-made Venturi. Rob Bob, Mr. Australia, he's the one that posted the videos that I learned how to make this from. There, I turned the air back on. Way better than using an air stone. Love that glare, don't you? The water comes from my pump over to my overhead reservoir, which gravity feeds all the towers. Say bye-bye to the V towers, you're going to be gone real soon. It overflows on the end, you can't see it behind the parsley. But it comes down, and the rain gutter from the towers and the overflow from the overhead reservoir meet together. They feed this tube of cut planters, which I need to replant real quick. Both cut planters meet together, and that's about it. But I'll go into detail on various things here. Something that'll be of extreme importance to a lot of people is how to make a solids lifting overflow and a combination skimmer all in one. As you can see, if you watch the bubbles, they get sucked into the top there. See that? And the standpipe goes all the way to the bottom. Too bad my camera sucks, it won't focus there, but it's a regular solids lifting overflow that you would see used on umpteen other aquaponics systems, but I came up with my own design that uses the power of siphon or atmospheric pressure, whatever you want to call it. So it lifts off the bottom and actually skims off the top at the same time. Comes out of that tube, follows all the way around between my stove and my barrel with antifreeze and water. Comes around, and you see that's what feeds the swirl filter. So that's a general overview, but I'll go into things at a bit more detail later on and explain exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I did it that way, and why it works. So that's all. I'll catch you the next time when I decide exactly what the hell I'm going to video next. More than likely going to be the solids lifting overflow and top skimmer, since I figure that's going to be of most interest to people because you don't see that used anywhere else. I don't understand why. Maybe I invented something, who knows. That's all. Bye.